Hey guys, Gary over at Lacrosse, and today I'm going to shoot another video. This one's for the contest winner for the STX Stallion, already strung. I've been trying to get this done for the past 2 days. I've been busy though. I had to watch my son for the past 2 days, and then right now he's racked out. So as you can see, him passed out, stole my whoopee. So if you guys don't know, whoopies in the military is a poncho liner, but for some reason we call it a whoopee. I don't know. Grown men calling things whoopies. Anyway. So there's that. Plus, I've been dyeing heads like crazy. I did that. Finally finished up the Ravens dye, and now I'm getting ready to string that up. And then I got a couple more heads that I got to finish up, and then my table will be clear until I come back. I know I'm getting a couple more heads in the dye, but I'm leaving next week to go down to the Ocean City Lacrosse Classic. So, but let's get down to the winner. So the question was, in my opinion, who do I think the greatest player to play lacrosse is? And there was 93 correct answers on that one. 93 people submitted the correct answer, and the answer was Gary Gait. People, like I grew up watching Gary Gait and Paul Gait. Those were the two best players at the time, and they play the game when I was watching it. And to me, Gary Gait was just phenomenal. Him and his brother both revolutionized the game. They made changes. I think. The only time I remember seeing the hockey lace get put into a stick was on the Gate Strung STX Turbo. It was I had one. I bought it right when it came out. I saw it and loved it because it had the Gate name, so I had to have it. Like everybody else, got to have something that like this player has. So I had to have it. I bought it, and it threw great and everything. I loved it. But it came on an aluminum alloy shaft, which was extremely light, but they would bend real easy. And I only had it for about 2 weeks, and then somebody stole it. So, but there was a lot of suggestions. There wasn't. I figured there'd be a lot of Paul Rabels and Kyle Harrisons and stuff, but there wasn't. There was actually it was a lot of Casey Powell's, Gary Gates, and Jim Brown's. Jim Brown to me, I think would probably end up being he's a close runner for the number one, if not number two. People don't realize that he actually played. I didn't think a lot of people actually knew that he actually played lacrosse. He actually lettered in 10 sports at Syracuse, and they actually changed rules in college because of him, actually in lacrosse period because of him. What he used to do was when he got the ball, he would take his stick and he would just plant it on his chest, and he would just lower his shoulder and just run people over. He would run right down the field, down the center of the field, and he would go and he'd score. So because of that, they came out with that rule that if you had the ball, your stick had to be in constant motion, so where your cradling comes into play. So that's because of him, doing that. They had to change the game, and he actually holds a lot of records in lacrosse for college, and he is the only person to be in the Lacrosse Hall of Fame and the NFL Hall of Fame, or the Football Hall of Fame. So anyway, so let's get down to the winner. Like I said, 93 people guessed it right. So what I did was go through, pull them out, and gave each one a number. And then on my phone, I put in the number. I have a random number generator. So I just put in the numbers, 1 to 93, and then hit select number. And it came out with this number. So the winner is AFZD1. All right. So there he is. He's the winner. He wins the STX Stallion brand new. So send me a PM, and that way I can verify that you. Don't send me an email. Send me a PM. Give me your address that way, and then I will get the head as soon as possible out to you. If you don't send me the PM before I leave for Ocean City, then you're going to have to end up waiting until I get back from Ocean City. I'll make another video in another day or so once I get this Ravens head done, and I'll show the Ravens head off a little bit more in detail, other than the pictures that are on Instagram. And the schedule is out for Ocean City Lacrosse Classic. So you can either go to their website, I think it's oclaxclassic.org, and you can type in schedule, look up Wound Tight. That's the team that I play for. You can look that up, or I will actually post a schedule and what times and what fields that I'll be on. So if you guys are going to be down there in Ocean City, Maryland, from the 15th, 16th, 17th, and I'm leaving on the 18th. If you guys are down there, feel free to stop by. If I'm not playing in the game and you happen to see me, go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm more than happy to meet fans. I actually just met one at the gas station, pumping gas. Sitting there pumping gas, and then I hear somebody tell me that they watch my videos all the time. So I was kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? And then I met a fan. So he's I think if I remember correctly, his name is Chad. He's a coach down in Charles County, so it's pretty cool. He's dyeing heads, and he's starting to learn how to dye heads, and he wants to get more involved, more detailed. Kind of like me, like how I do mine. So like, the big thing I can say I told him, you got to practice, keep trying. I unfortunately when I started dyeing heads, the first head I was trying to dye was a Maryland dye, and so once I got that down, it was just trying to see how I can better myself and how I can outdo myself and how I can challenge myself and try to come up with different crazy stuff. So practice makes perfect, and then you just watch some videos, learn. I do plan on doing some tutorials soon. I started out doing them, and then I kind of faded away from them. I just got really, really busy. But I do want to get back into that. I want to be able to give back to you guys and help you guys establish being able to dye your own head, so you don't have to go to someone and pay somebody money to dye a head. You can come up with an idea in your head and then put it onto your stick and then go out and play with it. That way you have more pride in it that, hey, I did this. This is my stick versus, yeah, I paid some guy to do this for me. And, something that you guys can have that pride to do. Like I like it when I go out there. I like showing my heads off when I dye something up that's for me. Or, my kids, when they run around, I can see that joy in their face that when they have a nice custom dyed stick. So that's it, guys. Just like I said, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and if you like the video, like it. If you don't, you don't. Can't please everybody. So have a good one, guys.